For centuries, humanity has drawn lines on maps, built borders, and defined itself by geography. These lines, sometimes invisible, sometimes marked by walls or rivers, have shaped the course of history. They have sparked wars, inspired revolutions, and determined the fate of millions. Borders have been both a source of pride and a cause of pain, separating families, cultures, and dreams. Yet, despite their power, these boundaries are ultimately human inventions, ideas made real by collective belief. But what if a nation could be built on a shared idea instead of land? Imagine a community not limited by mountains or oceans, but united by a vision, a purpose, a dream. What if belonging was defined not by where you were born, but by what you believe and the values you share with others? The journey to create a new country today is daunting. It's a path filled with uncertainty, obstacles, and questions that have no easy answers. Those who dare to dream of a new nation must confront not only the laws of the world, but also the doubts of society and the limits of imagination. International law, like the Montevideo Convention, demands territory, population, government, and recognition. These requirements are the gatekeepers of legitimacy, the rules that decide who gets a seat at the table of nations. They are designed to protect order, but they can also stifle innovation and exclude new possibilities. But where is their unclaimed land? In a world mapped and measured, every inch seems spoken for. The age of explorers, staking flags on empty shores is long past. Today, the search for a blank canvas feels almost impossible. And how do you gather a population or gain recognition in a world designed to keep the map unchanged? How do you convince others to see your vision, to join your cause, to believe in something that doesn't yet exist? These rules were made for a world obsessed with possession, not possibility. They reflect an era when power meant holding land, not sharing ideas. But what if territory was consciousness, not soil? What if the true frontier is the space between our minds, the connections we forge, the dreams we dare to share? What if a nation was a network of minds, not a patch of earth? In a digital age, could citizenship be a choice, a click, a commitment to a common purpose? Perhaps it's time to imagine a new kind of community, one that exists in the boundless territory of the human mind. A nation without borders, where the only limits are the ones we set for ourselves. This is the story of that dream, a dream that challenges us to rethink what it means to belong, to build, and to believe in a future beyond borders. Adventurers once scoured the globe for unclaimed land, like Virta Will, a barren desert between Egypt and Sudan, unclaimed but unlivable. The truth is, Earth is fully mapped. The age of planting flags is over. The dream of a new nation on physical land is a romantic relic. So, where do we look now? Inward. The internet has shown us that communities can thrive without borders. In this digital frontier, we connect by shared values, not geography. Here, the seeds of a new nation can be planted, one built on intention, not territory. The future of nationhood is virtual. Every nation, no matter how vast or powerful it becomes, begins with a single individual, a founder, a first citizen, someone who dares to imagine something new. This person stands at the very origin, holding within them the seed of an entire society yet to come. Their vision, their courage, and their willingness to declare, "This is possible," sets everything in motion. In the natural world, all life traces back to a single ancestor. Scientists call this ancestor Lucas, the last universal common ancestor. From that one cell, all the diversity of life on Earth has blossomed. In a similar way, the birth of a nation can be traced to a single point of origin, a moment of conscious creation. Imagine for a moment a nation that begins not with a territory or a flag, but with one person standing alone, declaring, "I am here. This nation exists within me." It's a bold act of self-definition, a statement that identity and belonging can start from within, rather than being handed down by history or geography. In this vision, citizenship is not something you inherit by accident of birth. Instead, it becomes a conscious, deliberate choice, a decision to align yourself with a set of values, ideals, and dreams. It's an act of intention, a personal commitment to be part of something greater. As others are inspired by this vision, they too make the choice to join. The nation grows organically, not through conquest or decree, but as a network of minds and hearts coming together. Each new connection strengthens the whole, weaving a tapestry of shared purpose. There are no borders to defend, no lands to conquer, just a shared intention that unites people across distances and differences. The boundaries of this nation are defined not by maps, but by the collective will of its citizens. With every new citizen, the nation becomes richer in perspective, stronger in spirit, and more diverse in its possibilities. Each person brings their own story, their own strengths, and their own dreams to the collective. Like a living organism, the nation expands from the inside out. It grows not by taking, but by inspiring, nurturing, and connecting. Its roots are deep, and its branches reach ever outward, embracing new ideas and new people. The true power of this nation lies not in claiming land, but in awakening minds. It is built on inspiration, education, and the courage to imagine a different future. And so, the first step is always a declaration, a simple, powerful statement. The nation begins within. From that single point, everything else becomes possible. Throughout history, we've dreamed of utopias, visions of perfect cities, like the legendary New Jerusalem, where harmony and inner light guide every aspect of life. These dreams have inspired countless generations, fueling our hope for a world where peace and understanding reign. The New Jerusalem stands as a symbol, not just of a place, but of a state of being. A city where every individual shines with their own unique brilliance, yet all are united in a shared purpose. Its perfection isn't measured by gold or jewels, but by the balance it achieves among its people. It's about inclusivity, where everyone is welcomed and valued, and a shared inner brilliance that radiates from within. In this vision, diversity is celebrated, and every voice contributes to the collective song of the community. Imagine a society held together not by force or fear, but by resonance, a deep natural alignment. Here, people act in harmony because their hearts and minds are attuned to a common purpose. Like dancers moving in perfect sync or birds flying as one, the community thrives on mutual understanding and cooperation. This is the blueprint for a new kind of nation, one that exists as a coherent field of consciousness, where connection and unity are woven into the very fabric of society. It's a place where technology and spirit merge, creating networks of support and inspiration. In such a society, social organization arises naturally from shared values and mutual respect, not from imposed rules or rigid hierarchies. People come together to build, to nurture, and to uplift one another, creating a culture of trust and collaboration. The government, in this vision, is not a force of control, but a system designed to maintain alignment and foster growth. Its role is to support the community's shared intentions, helping everyone stay connected to the greater good. The New Jerusalem is more than a myth. It's a model for a society we can begin to build, both in our physical world and in the digital spaces we share. Through technology, we can connect, collaborate, and create new forms of community that transcend old boundaries. The dream is ancient, echoing through the ages, but today, the tools to realize it are entirely new. With imagination, intention, and innovation, we can bring this blueprint for harmony to life together. We call this new nation Virta Will. Virta evokes both virtual and virtue. Will is the power of intention. Virta Will is a nation without borders, open to anyone, anywhere. Citizenship is a conscious choice to align with the community's vision. It's not about inheritance or geography, but about intention and contribution. value comes from your desire to build a better world, not your status. By choosing to belong, you help create the nation itself. Virta Will begins with you, a founding citizen in a constellation of minds. Every universe is built from fundamental particles. In Virta Will, these are the tachyon, the ion, and the token. The tachyon is pure potential, the spark of inspiration. The ion is social energy, the force of connection and collaboration. The token is manifested value, the result of ideas and teamwork made real. These aren't physical objects, but concepts that power the community. Tachyons fuel imagination, ions build relationships, tokens represent achievements. Together, they form the energetic and social system of Virta Will. Creation, connection, and contribution. These are the building blocks. This is how a virtual nation thrives. Virta Will runs on 3 core tools: ToBee, Ion, and Bayou. ToBee is your personal compass, helping you align with the nation's core principles. It's a tool for self-reflection and growth, ensuring each citizen is a harmonious contributor. Ion is the platform for social organization, where citizens connect, collaborate, and make decisions. Governance is based on resonance, not hierarchy. Bayou is the creative engine, a virtual world where you can build, design, and innovate with others. These tools are more than software. They're instruments for personal and collective evolution. They enable Virta Will to function as a living, growing community. The nation is built by you, literally. Virta Will is not a finished blueprint. It's a seed, a question, an invitation. It's a thought experiment, a possible future we can build together. The journey begins with a single step, a conscious choice to participate. The details are open source, waiting for your ideas and energy. This is a call to co-creation, not passive consumption. Look up at the stars, then look inward. Feel the boundless potential within. The next frontier is inner space, not outer space. The next great nation will be built in the mind, not on land. The journey has begun. The invitation is open. Will you join us in building this new world?